Am I in frame? Am I? I don't have a tripod. If you want to buy me a tripod, feel free. Hello to my 3 subscribers. I'm sure you're surprised to see me in your subscription box. I would be too, because I let this go. I let this die so long ago. But I'm bringing it back, you know, because my little brother Aiden, my #1 fan, he's just always like, why don't you make YouTube videos? Like, you need to follow your dreams. And I'm like, it's not really my dream, but okay, I mean, he's 5, and I would take his advice over mine any day. He's doing much better than I am. And also my friends, Matt, Emily, and Carl, who watch this on a big screen TV and act like that's okay. Anyways, I was in a good mood today. I spent the day with some of my other good friends, like Todd and him, and I know he's gonna watch this video too, so hi Todd, hi Amitav, hi Fatima. You know, Fatima wasn't there, but I was with the other kids, and I'm in a good mood, and it's nighttime, and the lighting is terrible, and I was just like, yeah, let's do this. Everything's gonna look horrible. Let's do this. Let's film a video. Let's make our return to YouTube. Right. Good ideas. Anyways, I wanted to make a video kind of anyways, TBH, because look what I have. Woohoo! If you don't like makeup, you probably won't even know why is this important, but it's Subculture. It's like the most controversial palette that the beauty community has come out with in the past. Like, I mean, every palette nowadays is controversial, but this one, like, nobody can shut up about this palette. Like, everyone is talking about it. And I'm going to be comparing it kind of to the Modern Renaissance, because I love this palette. This is the sister palette. This came out first last year, and it's like a really warm toned, and like you can see what colors I like gravitate towards, and like which colors have dips in them and stuff, and it's a really good palette. But people really hate this one, and it's like it's cool toned compared to this. I mean, this one's full of reds, and the bottom is full of like greens and blues. I don't like the color palette, but this, like, the warm orange yellow colors and like this peach color kind of pulled me in, so I bought it. It's $42. I didn't even take off the sticker. I mean, I've been using it. I'm just garbage, so I didn't take off the sticker. There, I'm a fucking professional now. Okay. They do come with, they both come with this brush. Every Anastasia palette, if you know, they come out with these brushes. Anyways, I'm not I wouldn't say I'm a beauty guru, so it's not like a tutorial. It's more of like a review / like talk through, like chit chat, get ready with me kind of thing. Even though like I have no fans, so who's gonna watch this and get ready with me? Probably like Emily and Fatima, honestly. Like, I don't even think Jasmine would watch this, guys. I make these videos for like 20 people. That's why I like have so many personal references in them. But I'm gonna make a chit chat get ready with me. So if you want to get ready with me, you can pull out your makeup, or if you're my friends, you should just watch me suffer as you do. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I will preface this by saying I watched so many tutorials and so many videos on the Subculture palette, and everyone's thing is, one, it's very powdery, so all the powder just kind of flies off, and you hit the bottom of the pan really easily and quickly. I see that there's a lot more fallout with this than any other palette I've ever owned. I kind of hate it. You're gonna run out of shadow much quicker than you would with any other palette, but they're so crazy pigmented. I'm not even gonna say anything. Just watch this. Like, I mean, it's just so high impact and full pigment. Like, there's no playing around with this. I'll do a lighter color too. I'll do like this yellow, this weird color, and it's kind of pukey, greenish. It's gross, but I would wear it. I mean, they're not playing with the pigment. This color, Adorn, that shiny bronze, I mean, it is gorgeous. Like, when I say, like, it is, I'm literally nutting. Everyone seems to hate these 2 duochrome shades. This is called Electric, and then there's Cube. I don't know if you can tell. Like, it shifts, like a weird metallic color. It's like kind of pink and white, and this one's kind of yellow and green. I don't know how to describe them, and obviously like I don't have a great camera, but You can see, I mean, they're not high impact, but they're duochrome, like, topper shades. Would I say that I think that that's up to par for $45 palette? No. I don't think that they're good enough for the everything everyone hates about this palette, I think, is a formulation issue, not so much a batch. Like, oh, I got a bad batch. Like, I think they want it to be super pigmented, and I think the people that they work with to make stuff like this, they're professional makeup artists. They know how to make anything work. You can give them Dollar Tree makeup. They will make it look runway ready. That's their job. I wouldn't say I'm an amateur with makeup, but I wouldn't say I'm Charlotte Tilbury. I think I'm somebody who's relatively experienced with makeup, as are a lot of the beauty gurus who are using this. And everybody in the comments is like, well, you don't know how to do makeup. I'm like, yeah, they didn't make this palette for the top 5 makeup artists in the world. That's unfair. Like, they didn't advertise this as a pro palette. They didn't advertise as an artistry palette like Makeup Forever even does. Like, this was supposed to be the sister palette, the everyday use travelers palette. If you had the intention of making a palette that only maybe 50% of professional makeup artists can use. Like, there are a lot of professionals that don't know how to use this palette. Like, Tati Westbrook, she's Glam Life Guru here. She's got like 5 million subscribers now, like something like that. Even Jeffree Star didn't like it. Like, I'm not here for this, like, people blaming the customer. Like, it's not our fault that your product didn't work. You can't push it off onto the people buying your stuff. Anyways, long rant over. I don't think it's a perfect palette. I also, like, don't have a clean base. I was at the my friend's house, and he has a pool, and they're throwing water at me, so I don't know. I'm not going to touch my base first, just in case I get fallout. I'm going to prep the eyes with some kind of eye primer, because I want to be fair. I'll use this. I'll use the Urban Decay potion. You know what it is. Every person who does makeup ever knows exactly what this is. The reason why I didn't use something else, like, I usually do use a NYX primer pot. It's kind of like a dupe for the MAC Soft Ochre. The reason why I didn't want to use that is that's a very flesh toned base, and I just want it to be, like, unadulterated. I just don't want to change it, okay? I don't want my primer to be muddying up. Why am I, like, so messed up? I don't want to muddy up the colors because my primer is too sticky or too dark or something. I think that primer works really well with my skin tone, but at the current, like, moment, because I'm testing a palette, like, I don't want to mess with that. I'm actually gonna start with this color Dawn here, and I'm gonna tap my brush in it real carefully, and some flew off, and there's a lot of product on there, and all I did was, here, you can see stuff flying off of it. And if I do, like, a firm tap like that, and then watch how much comes off. It's very powdery. I'm not going to lie to you girls and guys. Sisters. Hello, sisters. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm in frame. I mean, my videos are bad. So, I don't know why I try. Every, like, 5 minutes, I'm like, maybe I should be in frame. No, it's a bad video. Who cares? Who cares? And I'm literally, this is a Sephora Pro Blending number 27 brush. It was, like, my most prized possession for so many years. Okay, I'm basically taking that all over the lid and then into the crease, like, fluffing out the crease. And it should make for easier blending, I hope. Okay, I can't tell if I want to go, like, maroon or green. Okay, well, I'm gonna do what every professional would do in this situation. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Green it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this color Destiny, which is like that darker kind of green, and I'm gonna take that, you know what, I'm gonna start with Edge. I'm gonna make it yellow green. Okay, I'm gonna take Edge, and I'm going to work that into the crease, and it's going to make it, you know, my lighting's garbage, you're not even going to be able to tell, but it's going to warm up the crease. And so, because I'm so orange looking, I mean, I just have brown skin, I'm not very pale, the cool tones, often they look gray and ashy, and to help combat that grayness, you want to add warmth back in to, like, match the warmth of your skin. I have very warm yellow skin. And I love that about myself. It's very nice. I'm actually going to bring a fluffy brush. It's a Morphe brush. It's a Morphe shader brush. And I'm just going to bring it underneath my eyes as well, the yellow color edge. Just because later on I'm probably going to blend some darker colors into it, and I'm sure like that'll help the blending process. The more loose powder you have, obviously, like the easier it is to mix that together over something sticky, which my face is because I'm so sweaty and disgusting and greasy. Okay, I'm like, now I'm gonna go back with Destiny and maybe like, yep, just tap it. Ooh, okay, a lot of pigmentation. I mean, I'm just tapping it. And I'm gonna work it, blend it. Ooh, baby, work that, baby. Okay. Have you guys heard Kesha's new album? It's really good. I mean, that's really random, but every time, like, part of my brain is, like, sad because, like, you know, I'm sad and lonely, because someone left me lonely. Every time I listen, or, like, I feel sad, like, in my head, I'm like, I found a rainbow, rainbow, baby. I mean, like, it's so cheesy, but, like, I literally hear her talking to me and just be like,
oh, like, put your colors on and, like, live your life. Like, you're a strong woman, you know, and
it immediately, like, it picks up my head. It's so I would have never expected Kesha to be, like, the artist that resonates with me, at a hard time in my life. That was so random. Like, why did I, see, this is what I mean. I am not good at, like, I'm not a makeuper. I'm not a makeup YouTuber. Like, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just here to have fun and talk a lot along the way. Ooh. I'm really trying to build that up. It's actually not building, because when I go to blend it out, the intensity goes away. So, like, let me show you. I'm dipping. Dip. Okay, just one dip. And then when I pack it, like, I get that initial oomph, right? But then you have to blend it out. And I feel like when I blend it out, it's, like, gone, kind of. Like, I don't know. Like, it was darker. And then, I mean, they're not impossible to work with. I just, like, I feel like there's a lot of work that goes into it that I shouldn't need because it's an expensive freaking palette. I wouldn't say it's the most expensive palette. It's definitely not the most expensive palette I own probably thousands of dollars in makeup, and I'm not proud of it, but I probably do own thousands of dollars in makeup. And so I'm not saying like, oh, like, it's $42, like, this needs to do everything perfectly. I just think that, like, when a high-end makeup brand is charging you high-end prices, they should bring you a high-end product. There's nothing wrong with, I mean, to me, in my mind, like, I would pay $60 on a palette. Matt and Carl would pay like $200 for a knife. Fatima would pay $200 for a freaking t-shirt. Okay, people have their vices. But for me personally, like, a palette for $120, I bought, you know, I have expensive stuff, but it must perform. I'm taking the actual Anastasia brush. I'm taking that shader part. I already did it. You can't see it, but okay, I just dipped it into that color Untamed. You can see where I touched it. It became all powdery and dark, that little mark. I mean, they're very delicate. They're very soft pressed shadows. Oh, I don't like this. It's very dark. Of course I picked, like, it's like 9 o'clock, the end of my day. Of course I picked now to, like, do makeup on my dirty ass face. Of course. That's, like, very, what else would you expect from me? Okay, I'm gonna take the fluffy, and then just kind of button out the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with that really dark color called Axis at the edge, that darkest green, and I'm gonna build up the intensity in the corners. I hope this doesn't ruin everything, because it's kind of easy to mess things up with dark colors. See, I feel like they're so muddy, like, you can barely tell that it's green. I mean, I'm not saying that it's impossible. Like, somebody looking at my makeup would be like, oh, like, she's wearing green eyeshadow, but, like, I just want it to be a little bit more vibrant, not so muddy. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel, I just feel like you're not getting the oomph, or I'm not getting the oomph that I would want. I don't know about you guys. Well, I guess I kind of do, because everybody hates this palette, so. See, I swear, the moment you go to blend that out, all the intensity disappears. Like, look at that. Look how green. Hold on. Look how green that looks, and then look how green this looks. Like, it's obviously more pigmented. Like, I don't, like, and you have to blend it out. You can't just wear eyeshadow like this. Like, I guess you can, but why would you want to? I guess I would. I have no self-respect. Okay. And I hate it, because, like, again, it's not so much that I'm like, oh, this is the most expensive thing ever, but I'm saying, like, it should do its job. I shouldn't have to go in 2 or 3 times with the same color. If I want to do that, I would buy $5 eyeshadow from Maybelline, which is fine. You know, just, again, like, these makeup artists that they hire, like, they can work with those kinds of, like, they can work with crappy eyeshadows and make it work. That's all part of technique. But I'm just saying that if we are paying for that price, like, we shouldn't have to. Or else we would just go to Maybelline, like I said. Good company. I'm just saying that I wouldn't pay more than $5 for a Maybelline shadow. I bet they're expensive now. Okay, you see I've been leaving that middle part empty. That's for something else. So don't, you know, start commenting and be like, okay, you stupid. You missed the whole part of your eye. Yeah, I know. That's the point. God. It's probably going to be my mom who's commenting like, okay, you missed your whole eye. Okay, I mean, like, I don't love the look. The colors are kind of weird. It is hard to work with. It's not blending easily. It's not awful. I don't think it's awful. It's is this like my casual green eye look? Like, no. I wonder what I should go in the middle with. Maybe this electric color. That weird shifty green. Let's see, like, I'm really digging my finger in there, because the brush won't work with it. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, girl. Okay, I have a little shader brush. I'm going to dig right into that electric shade. Maybe it will work. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's go here. Yeah, okay, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong, because that's the finger, and this is the brush. Again, I kind of hate that. But yeah, that does not work with the brush at all. Like, at all. So I'm going to take electric on my finger, like I just said, and
kind of try to place it in that empty blank spot.
Impactful? Is it? You guys tell me. I don't know. I can't tell. Well, I mean, it looks different from this eye. Is that supposed to be our level for satisfaction? Well, it looks different, so I'm trying to really pack it on. I mean, it kind of, the central area does look a little bit more foiled the more I go in with, but again, it's like that idea of, like, I really have to work with the shadow to make it work the way I want it to. I have to go in, you know, 3 different times, use some brushes, use some fingers. I mean, I'm not saying it's the hardest thing in the world. Like, I'm doing it right now. It's not going to take me a half hour when I'm, like, probably now I'm talking so much. Has it been 23 minutes? I'm going to end this video in, like, 30 seconds. How has it been 23 minutes? Okay. I talk so much. Like, I just want to come back for, like, a 5-minute reminder of, hello, I'm alive, and I have ruined the aesthetic of my channel. 23 minutes? I'm not even gonna edit this. I'm just gonna leave it at 23 minutes and see how I go down from 3 subscribers to, like, 1. That's awful. I'm sorry I did that to you guys. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the best. I don't know how much I would really wear it. Like, realistically, I have fallout, like, all in here, and I don't know that I mean, I do know, and I hate that, and I don't like that, so I don't know how this would work on a daily basis. I don't know if I would use it on a daily basis. It's kind of awful, to work with. Realistically, this, like, fallout, like, is garbage. Like, that's ass. I don't want to deal with that. And I'm sorry, I'm bronzing using the MAC Selena bronzer, because I feel like I look kind of pasty or, like, ashy. I would probably go with a nude lip. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my lipstick on and leave because this was the most goddamn long video of my life. Holy moly. Why'd I do that to you guys, huh? Like, I can't even. I really did it on you. There's this, I said neutral. A red lip. Yeah, no, that's not neutral. Maybe this. This is what I picked up. No. Maybe this. This is NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color London.
This is weird, huh?
Really intimate thing. I'm glad you got ready with me. I recommend this palette, especially to a beginner. If you really are into it, or if you're really a collector, I guess go for it. I won't stop you from chasing your dreams, but I will preface it by saying that the formulation is kind of poor, and for the money, you're not going to be getting anything really crazy amazing. How about I suggest this? How about I suggest, if you really, really want it, and you're really going to work on making it work or whatever, then I suggest waiting till they reformulate it, because they are. Norvina, actually, I think she tweeted about how she's going to change the formula a little bit. So, when they do that, go back and buy the product. I'm totally out of frame. But I just want to also finish, and I'm going to wrap it up. I just want to say that I do like Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Nicole Guerrero palette. I'm going to use it for the highlight. I'm going to use Glow Getter. And I used to use 143 all the time, but I don't anymore. Woo! Come on. I mean, like, I know their products work. I know they can do a really good job with their products. I have seen them do amazing things with their formulations. I mean, highlight or nah, it's really insanely pigmented. So, I don't know. I don't want it to be like, oh, like, don't buy their products. It's so overpriced. Their stuff it's just not worth it. It is worth it. For this thing was $45. Also, what? It was $45 too, and it was worth every penny. I mean, it's amazing, and I love it, and I wouldn't want to go back, and return it. But the Subculture, I just feel like it's too much work. If you really want an Anastasia palette right now and you can't wait for the formulation, go for this one. The Sister palette is awesome. The Modern Renaissance is beautiful. It's workable, pigmented, and it's the same price, so just go do that. And I hope you enjoyed my return to YouTube. I hope you enjoyed seeing my disgusting garbage face on your newsfeed again, and I will, I think, see you soon. It depends on my reactions in this 28. Listen, unsubscribe now. I'm just kidding. Subscribe, please subscribe. I'm so lonely. Leave me comments. My Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything is Ariana Daiyan. Yeah, leave comments, hit me up, follow me, say you watch my videos. I love to hear from my 4 fans. I do love you guys. Everyone who watches, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.